Good afternoon, class. My name is Kami Schmink. I'm going to talk to you a little bit about Massachusetts. In 1852, Massachusetts enacted a law that made it mandatory for children ages 8 through 14 to go to school. It was the first compulsory attendance law, and it required 12 weeks of attendance in a schoolhouse in a year. This law really gave help and relief to some of the children. More than likely, back then in the 1800s or early 1900s, children were used to work the farms or work in textile plants, and it was really hard on them. It's pretty interesting. I found out that if parents failed to comply with this new law, that they had to pay a fine of $20. Now today, $20 is not a big deal to us, but comparable to back then, that was like a $400 fine every time you didn't send your child to school. By 1918, Mississippi was the final state to adopt the compulsory attendance law in the United States. So all 50 states now have a compulsory attendance law within each state, and there are stipulations to the law depending on what state you live in. There was a group of people back then who were against the compulsory school attendance. More than likely it was the parents who wanted their children to help with the farm or work in a plant to bring home more money for the families. But there was another group that believed that it wasn't in the best interest of a child to be educated in this way. They thought that the schools were socially engineering their children to act a certain way, either based on their religious beliefs or their political status. Children, especially those who are able to vote, could be persuaded in a way to vote a specific way. Today, the Florida statute states, and it's Florida Statute 1003.21, it's titled School Attendance. It says all children who attain the age of 6 or who will be attaining the age of 6 by February 1st of any school year, or who are older than 6 but have not yet made the age of 16 are required to attend school regularly during the entire school term, which pretty much sums it up as to if you're 6 to 16, you need to be in school. I know this is a little bit cheesy right now, but I wrote a song, and just bear with me. You can laugh at me. I really don't care. In the year 1852, many children had too much work to do. Working hard on farms every day made it hard to learn and play. Then came a day that changed it all. Papa had to send them to school. It's the law.